Hello everyone. This is something different and a little bit special. It's been a while since I've done a real unboxing that wasn't a loot crate. So I bought something from a company called Goldsboro Books. And this is a recent release, and you'll see why it's kind of special in a second while I unbox this. It's been a while since I've done a normal unboxing. Hasn't been a while for like loot crate and stuff, but Noble Collection, yes, it's been a while. But that's changing soon. Fantastic Beasts 2. So let's have a look here for what we've got. You'll know what it is immediately, going by the title of the video. Oh my god, this is going to be annoying. Good job I brought scissors. There. And if we flip it around, now I got this for about £25 plus £4 postage, and you'll see what it is now. Oh wow, hang on, it's bubble wrap too. So here we are. I'll get rid of this. And now we can see what this is. And now we have, it's very well protected, I'll give it that. So, this is going to be awkward, isn't it? Here we go. And I think you'll know what it is by now. This is the Tales of Beedle the Bard. The illustrated edition, illustrated by Chris Riddell, or Riddell if he's feeling posh. Is it Riddell? Is it Riddell? Riddell? I don't know. Anyway, this is different because, and I've purposefully put the camera in a little bit too much for one reason, because I bought this from Goldsboro Books, and they do signed editions. So this is a signed edition of illustrated edition of Tales of Beedle the Bard, and I believe it is also, unless I'm mistaken, I believe it is also a first edition. I don't know, that could be wrong, but yes, this edition published in. Is that going to focus up? This edition published in 2018. And I've seen nothing to do with this. There's some Lumos information here. I've seen nothing to do with this. No pictures, no art. I saw it on Amazon a long time ago, and I knew I was going to get it. So I decided to buy it, pre-order it from Amazon, and then I noticed on Goldsboro Books, they offered a signed edition for £25, signed by the illustrator, not by J.K. Rowling, unfortunately. So here is the autograph from Chris Riddell. I'm saying Riddell. I don't know if it's Riddell. I'm saying Riddell. Chris Riddell. And I thought we'd take a look at it as well, because not only to show off the fact that it's signed, I thought we would have a look at, the fact that it's a new illustrated edition of the Beedle the Bard. So obviously Beedle the Bard was a book written by J.K. Rowling a while ago. It's like a set of, I think there's 5, we'll find out in a second, 5 fairy tales, but not Muggle fairy tales, Wizarding World fairy tales. And we can have a look at the blurb in the back. It's a companion to the Harry Potter series, containing 5 bewitching tales, each accompanied by witty and wise commentary from Professor Albus Dumbledore. And we'll have a look at the illustrations now. So let's have a look. So, I love the fact that it's illustrated. I had no idea Goldsboro Books existed until recently. I just had to. Once I found out that they had this illustrated, they also, I think recently they had the new book by Stephen Fry, Mythos. I think they had that signed as well. But yeah, so we'll have a look at some of these illustrations. So let's have a look at the contents. We have the stories here. So we have the Wizarding Hopping Pot, the Fountain of Fair Fortune, the Warlock's Hairy Heart, the Babbity Rabbity and their Cackling Stump, the Tale of Three Brothers, and a message from Georgette. Well, here's the CEO of Lumos. Okay, so that's new. I read all of these not that long ago actually. Maybe a year ago I read all of these. I had the book. I've had the book for a very long time, and people that have seen the channel before, they'll know I have the collector's edition of Beedle the Bard, the one that cost about £100 like 10 years ago. I have that one. I did a video on it maybe about a year ago too. So this is supposed to be Beedle the Bard. Beedle. Collection of stories. So there's a nice introduction. I can't remember if this introduction is in the original book. I cannot remember that. Collection of stories written for young wizards and witches. They have been popular bedtime reading for centuries. I'm gonna just let this. You can you can pause it if you want to read it. And then following that, I'm just gonna go through some of the illustrations. Okay, so this was in the original book because J.K. Rowling wrote that in 2008. Yeah, and a note on the footnotes. So I thought, and it's great that there's this. You could genuinely give this to kids because the writing is large enough for kids to enjoy, and you've also got illustrations as well. So this is, I would say, just going back a little bit, this is a genuine kind of kids book. I would be happy to give, kids as normal fairy tales, but it's a spin-off from Harry Potter. So, I mean, I would be very happy to give this to kids as a nice little kids fairy tale book. So this is The Wizarding the Hopping Pot. Now, it's been a while since I've read this. I'm not going to read the whole story to you now, but yeah, what was... I vaguely remember this, yeah. And I think that he was kind of grumpy. I think I'm right in saying that he was kind of grumpy. And yeah, the banging of the pots woke him up. So the illustrations are gorgeous. I mean, for those that don't know as well, Chris Riddell also illustrated the new edition of Coraline that came out, the book Coraline. And Coraline, I read that I think I read that about 6 months ago, and it's a brilliant book. And the illustration on the front was by Chris Riddell. He's been doing a lot recently. He's been busy. He's been very busy recently. Now, yeah, that's him again. Right, it's very wacky kind of. I don't know art, so I'm not even going to describe the kind of style here. I just think it looks very, very nice, and I'm a big fan of the style. Something kind of old-fashioned about it. That's something you would find in a very old kids book from a long time ago, maybe, which I like. And so, I mean, these are just. I'll go through some. I will show off the tale of the three brothers, and also, oh, this is nice. Dumbledore and the Wizard and the Open Pot. So Dumbledore's got his own section after all of these stories, and I think this is concept art for. This must be Chris Riddell's concept art under the guise of Dumbledore's, sketchings. So that's very nice. I like that. Just a muggle. So yeah, Witch Hunter. So, wow. Okay, this is. I mean, the art is just really nice. And also, I mean, I don't know how much input J.K. Rowling had, but if this is really what wizards and witches looked like in 1689, or whenever this was set, or there's no dates I imagine, but whenever this was set, I like it. I mean, look at that wands. I'm guessing he, maybe killed some witches and wizards and took their wands as trophies, like General Grievous, and that's very, very cool. I like that. That's it. That's a nice little detail. I'm going to try and find. Oh, hang on. Is that who I think it is? Sir Nicholas de Mimsy-Port nearly had this neck. Really? Why? What's he doing here? Okay, it's for references. Okay. Gallery of young witches and wizards who perished. Wow. So I mean, this is very in depth as well. It's not like the illustrated editions of the first three books so far. The first three Harry Potter books, not every page had an illustration, and those were illustrated by Jim Kay, who I thought was going to illustrate this, but no, this is by Chris Riddell, and obviously because it's a kid's book, it's every single page I think has illustrations on it. Is this still? No, this isn't still that. So, Brutus Malfoy, he looks friendly. Let's have a look here. A squib like Filch. I'm gonna try and focus it a little bit. And I'm going to try and be careful here. Beatrix Bloxham. And the art here is just insane. This is still the first story, by the way. It's very in-depth, and now we have this second one. The Fountain of Fair Fortune. An enchanted garden enclosed by tall walls. I'm hoping that my daughter likes this and she'll want to read this, just as a bedtime story, because she does read her own stories now. I mean, that's just gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah, that's just really nice. I'm really looking. I'm going to skip to the Tale of the Three Brothers because I've got to find that. I just have to. Oh, hang on, it comes out. Oh wow, it comes out. And does it come out on this side too? It does. Oh my goodness. How am I going to get this on the screen? So, treasure of your past, fruit of your labors, proof of your pain. I mean, it all just folds out. So my goodness. This is very, very in-depth, like very well done so far. I want to see really what the Tale of the Three Brothers is like. Where are we? Come on. Then we've got like, obviously we've got all the characters here. Dumbledore on all of that. Kettleburn. Why do I know Kettleburn? Why do I know that name? I'm sure he was a teacher somewhere. Wasn't he the old teacher for care of magical creatures? I can't remember. Okay. Lucius Malfoy. Really? That's Lucius Malfoy? Wow. And Draco Malfoy there. So, I mean, there's art for... It's not just art on these stories. It seems to be art on a lot of things. Whoa. That is very, very cool. That is old Moldy Voldy himself, I think. I believe so. That is some fantastic art there. Wow. Where's the Tale of the Three Brothers? The Warlock's Hairy Hearts. Wow, she's got kind of Bellatrix vibe kind of going on there. I like it. That's very cool. But yeah, I'm not going to show everything, but I'm just very excited about this now. And it's just so nice. All of this art is just really, really nice. So I would definitely recommend this. You could give this to your kids and they would read it as a... Whoa. Gruesome. They would read this as a bedtime story. Warlock's Hairy Heart. Come on, I want to skip to the Tale of the Three Brothers. I want to see that just a little bit. I mean, this art is just insane. So, hang on a minute. Whoa, Horklumps. It's quite an intense looking thing. Hairy Snout, Human Hearts. Okay. Babbity Rabbity and a Cackling Stump. Right, hang on. I'm going to have to skip ahead a little bit because this is going to go on for a while. Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. Is this it? Is this it? Yeah, this is the Tale of the Three Brothers. Here we go. So, there's Death and the Three Brothers. The Peveril Brothers. If it's going to focus up. This has been a long video, I'm sorry. So, I want to skip ahead to like the Dumbledore part. Dumbledore on the Tale of the Grumble the Grubby Goat. Oh my god. No, Grumble the Grubby Goat. Yes. I mean, the art is it's very bright as well. It's like cartoonish and also it looks real too, and it just looks really nice. There's the Elder Wand that will be making an appearance in a soon to be released movie. Got a lot. Emmerich the Evil on a dragon. Nice. Yeah, so this has been insane. And then here we go, yeah. The Peveril with the Deathly Hallows. And here's a bit more information on the illustrator, Chris Riddell and J.K. Rowling. So this is like an insane amount of detail for a book, and there's a bit of information on Lumos too, a message from Lumos. So I would definitely recommend this. I'm not sure if Goldsboro Books still sell the signed versions. The illustrator, Chris Riddell, went to Goldsboro Books. I think, where are they? I've got the invoice here, but I'm not showing anything on here. Yeah. London. They're based in London. So, Chris Riddell went to London, went to the shop and signed a bunch of these books, a few hundred at least, and sold them. And they got sold for £25 each. And I was fortunate enough to notice this before they sold out. And I will just so you kind of know a bit more. And there we go, here's the autograph, the signature there. And I mean, I would definitely recommend this. It's for only, also if you can get the signed version, go for that, because it was only an extra maybe £10, maybe an extra £9 for the signed version, and £4 for postage, so it came to about £29 in total for this. On Amazon it's about 16, I think. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this book. Within the next few weeks, by the way, maybe keep your eyes peeled for some Grindelwald stuff. We've had some information about when the new ones are out, so we'll be covering that definitely. So yeah, that's it for me. If you want to have a look, I'll try and include a link to Goldsboro Books in the description. I would definitely give this to, I'm tempted to give this to my daughter, just for her to read at night as a nice little fairy tale thing, and a nice little link to Harry Potter, because she recognises this from Deathly Hallows Part 2? Part 1? Which one? Yeah, so definitely, I would definitely recommend this book. It's a very hefty size, and I did think Jim Kay was going to be illustrating this, as he did with the first three, but I think he's too busy working on Goblet of Fire, because Goblet of Fire is a very big book, and I wish him the best of luck illustrating that. So that's it for me. I will talk to you guys later. Bye bye.